What's up, y'all? This is your girl Brittany from She Abundantly at sheabundantly.com, and I am coming at you yet again with another episode of Living, hey, singer. Okay, I can't sing, but we're gonna pretend like I can, okay? And this week, I just want to have a real intimate talk with you. I'm going to be talking about the main reason why I walked away from a 4-year relationship. And I think this is one of the most crucial conversations that me and you will have dealing with relationships. Really getting to the bottom, to the root of why you're in the relationship that you're in right now. So I ain't gonna hold you much longer. Let's jump into this conversation, girl. So have you ever asked yourself why you are in the relationship that you're in right now? Here's a good relationship exercise. Get a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle. On one side, write what you have, what you're getting from this relationship. And on the other side, write what you're looking for, what you really want out of life or out of a relationship with a guy. And compare the two. See if they match up. If I was to do that task right now concerning my past relationship, nothing would match up. On the side of what I was looking for, I knew I was looking for love, commitment, joy and peace, and someone to be there for me, someone to protect me, to have my best interest at heart. I was looking to be respected. I was looking for guidance. I was looking for help, advice. I was looking for leadership. I was looking for a lot of stuff, but at that time, I couldn't voice that because I just didn't know exactly what I was looking for, what my soul was yearning for. But he was a substitute. I compared the two as looking for a full course meal, well cooked, very, full of nourishment, no processed food, no fake food, everything good for me, that when I ingest it, it's going to nourish my entire body. And what I had, not the person, but the relationship, was like a meal from McDonald's. He was fast, looked good, smelled good. It was very satisfying at the moment. But we all know fake food does nothing for the body. It actually destroys the body, makes the body unhealthy. Same way with relationships. When you try to take something that's not real or surface and use it to feel those real intimate desires and necessary things that you need in life, like companionship and leadership, from a man, you'll eventually find out that it's not good. It doesn't fit. It won't hold up. And eventually you'll get tired of it. You'll get tired of not being truly satisfied. So in my relationship, when I think about it, what was I getting from it? He was very fine, very handsome and good looking. He smelled good. But I really can't tell you that I was getting my full course meal, the necessary nutrients and nourishment that I needed as a woman, as a human being. And you know what? It was very, very, very intoxicating because he was satisfying my immediate desires. If I needed a hug, him wrapping his hands or arms around me, but everything else was lacking. And what I did was I had to identify, like I'm asking you to do right now, what I was missing out on, or like what was there that was keeping me coming back for more. And what I realized is when you identify what you want, you won't miss what you don't want. He wasn't the leader, the man, the provider that I know I needed, that a young woman, a woman period, needs. Now mind you, we were both immature, not supposed to be in a relationship with each other or at all, but still, it was still true. It wasn't what I needed. He wasn't the guidance, the advice. He didn't have the godly wisdom to lead me, to guide me. We were taking from each other. We were destroying each other's lives, actually, because we were sharing each other's body in sex before marriage. So when you have something and you try to take something that God created, like sex, and use it outside of his purpose, there's absolutely no good thing, no benefit that comes from it. So we were destroying each other. We were pushing each other further away. We were just toxic to one another. I realized I don't even want this. So what that did was, as I had to end that relationship, and of course when you end something, it literally is like a shock to your body, because it's like stop eating McDonald's, trying to stop eating processed food. You're so used to it. You've been programmed to it. It's like a drug. Even though a drug is bad for you, that doesn't take away the fact that it is altering you chemically, hormones, brain activity, all different kind of stuff. So your body's naturally going to be prone to it. But once you get through that, and you will, if you decide that you're going to actually get what you are created for, what you deserve, but you will get through that. You're not going to die. Once you get through that, you'll be able to see clearly. You won't be blinded by the surface stuff, by the intoxication of how it looks, how it smells, and what it's doing for you physically. You'll be able to see that this ain't even what you wanted. You don't even want the disrespect. You don't even want to have sex to feel loved, because sex is not love. How many things have you done in a relationship or with a guy, and when you wake up the next day, you're just not proud of it? You don't feel good. You don't feel honorable. You don't feel like you can go to a young girl and teach her how to, walk and be as a young woman. Why are you doing it? Like, why are we doing these things? Because we want to hold on to that McDonald's menu, because, hey, at least it's food. At least it's keeping you alive, right? But for how long? As you can see in the world today, processed food, fake food is killing people. It's creating cancer. And God is saying, I got real food over here. I got a real full plate of every nutrient that you need that's going to target every area of your body. God is saying, I got a real relationship over here that's going to target every area of life, your business, your career, your mental, your physical, your emotional. I got it right here. You just got to let go of the processed stuff. You got to let go of the fake stuff and come get this over here. That's what God is saying to every young woman, every young man too. But we got to wake up and see what we are holding on to. It ain't even real. It ain't even what you really want. And when I woke up, because waking up is a process, God will begin to reveal more and more and more to you as time goes on, and as you are positioning yourself before Him and opening up your ears, spiritual ears, to hear Him, to hear the wisdom that He's going to speak to people through people around you, because He's speaking to you constantly. He is. But when He reveals these things to you, you start to realize I'm not missing out on anything. In fact, I'm about to get the real thing. In fact, I'm about to get the real relationship with God that I've always wanted. I had a conversation with my friend yesterday, because this is something that has really been on my mind, and God is showing me what I really want. A lot of us women are out here dying for men, thirsting for men, wanting to be in a relationship, when in actuality, we're not really looking for men. We're looking for fathers. But see, we want to satisfy our desires in the way we want to satisfy them, in the way we think is healthy and good for us. But it's killing us. It's killing our heart. It's killing our desires and our dreams, our self-esteem. And what He has shown me is that all this time, I was looking for affection. I was looking for a hug. I was looking for advice. That's in a father. I never had that. So, like the enemy does so well, he takes a good desire that God has placed inside of you, and he literally flips it so you can satisfy that desire with a counterfeit, something totally fake. And since I've identified what I really want, God has satisfied my true need with the real thing. Y'all, I've been single. Like, literally, I don't have interactions with guys. I don't go out on random dates. I don't waste my time, okay? With men who have no purpose, who I have no purpose with. I don't waste my time in that. And y'all, I haven't missed it at all, because during this time, God has actually satisfied those real desires, to where I'm not looking for a fake fulfillment or a fake counterfeit. God has placed a healthy male figure, a brotherly relationship in my life, that when I am feeling like I want to have affection, I ask Him for a hug. Like something as simple as that, and it satisfies me. I ask Him for advice. I have conversations with Him, and I'm completely satisfied. I'm no longer trying to fulfill right desires in a wrong way. And what that has done is produce contentment inside of me. I'm literally satisfied with the relationship that me and God have. He literally satisfies my desire to be wanted, to be loved, obviously to be accepted. Do you know He's a good God? Do you know that He loves you as His daughter? He is just waiting to satisfy your desires and needs. Do you know that? If you didn't know it, I'm telling you right now. I know this now because I'm living it. It's actually real. Give God a try. You'll find out He's a real deal. He satisfies my desires. And I'm so grateful. And the only negative thing I can even say about this whole process, this whole new journey, is that I wish I would have done it sooner. Start this new relationship with God today. Let him in today. Let him fulfill your desires today. Because the outcome of your life, your future relationships with people, with a husband, if that's your desire, is going to depend on your decisions today. Are you going to let him in? Are you willing to get the real thing? It sounds like a silly question to ask. That's like asking somebody, do you want to live? Well, of course you're going to say yeah, but our actions show that we don't. Our actions are actually killing us. But do you want to live? Do you want to be healthy emotionally? Do you want a relationship, one that is going to build you up? Look, I want to be loved. Do you really want real love? Do you? Let go of that McDonald's bag and let God give you this full course meal that's going to just transform your entire life. He's waiting for you. Y'all stay encouraged. Peace.